done?
Hey guys, I'm Nextrous, playing with Filthy Casual.
Hello.
League of Legends, Urgot Ashbot, as usual. Today we are talking about... Well, we're not really talking, it's just he is going to ask me loads of questions and shit.
Yeah.
And I have to guess whether they're true or false. They're not questions, he's going to lay down the facts, lay down the law.
There's sort of urban myths and legends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some of which are true and some of which aren't, and you have to determine whether or not they're true or not.
And obviously I'm going to get all of them right, because I'm a fucking genius. Can we go in that bush? I'm ready for a fight.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Let's do it. Ah.
You probably would have heard of, like, at least a couple of these, I'd imagine.
All of them.
Okay, so...
This is such a weird concept, though, because, like, if you just list facts, like, actual facts,
Yeah.
right? It's like, is that true or not based on logic?
Mhm.
But if these are facts based on, like, myths and legends,
Yeah.
which aren't true anyway.
What do you mean?
Like-
Well, some of them are, like, they're not myths, they're actual facts, if that makes sense.
Okay, do you have Guan Yu
Some
on
of
your
them are
list?
just myths that people made up or stories that are passed around, and some of them actually did happen.
Do you have Guan Yu on your list there?
No.
You're making a thing about mythology.
This
and
is
you
more.
haven't
This
put Guan Yu.
isn't so much like ancient mythology. This is more like more.
Oh, what,
recent.
like Loch Ness monster? And...
Sort of like 20th century and later.
Okay, hit me up with the first one.
Okay, so the first one's related to the JFK assassination. Oh, not JFK assassination, but to JFK. There's a. He gave a speech to in Berlin, in Germany.
Yeah.
To the citizens of Berlin, and when trying to say something along the lines of I'm a citizen of Berlin or something like that, he accidentally called himself a, what was the exact word? Jelly donut, because he got his grammar wrong. True or false?
Sorry, he had a crowd around him.
Yeah, he was
He
giving
was
you
like,
know, like,
I am a citizen of, and then
something like that. You know when presidents just like do tours of the world and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
And he was trying to say
I am a
something.
jelly donut.
Something like that, but he got his grammar wrong. He fumbled it, and he accidentally said I'm a jelly donut, and was laughed off stage. Not stage, but wherever he was. People
What does
just
that
laughed
have to
him.
do? How does like that relate to grammar?
I don't know, but there's like a word that he used. I mean, I don't speak German, so I don't really know, but apparently there's a word, if you use it in a certain context, it can change the meaning of another word.
I wanna understand, like, how he could like misconstrue his words. He was an English speaker, right?
Yeah, he didn't like. I'm assuming that he was given the speech or something. I mean, the whole speech wasn't in German. It was just like an extra little part, as far as I know.
So the jelly
It was
donut
translated for him
thing
by someone.
was
and then it got
in
it
German.
wrong. Sorry.
So when he said jelly donut,
Yeah. He didn't literally say I am a jelly donut in English, but it was
Wait. Fuck my alarm. Let's play. Oh shit. Okay. Jeez, I'm too efficient, man. I'm too efficient.
Wow.
So he's English, given a little thing,
Yeah.
right, that says say this.
Or he might have even wrote it himself. But yeah, either way,
So
the Germans. It was translated as I'm a jelly donut.
I'm gonna say false.
Okay. You're right. It was false.
Woo!
There's a little sort of caveat to that where if he was like an actual, I mean, I don't speak German, so I don't know the actual like details. But if he was actually like,
If he was a jam
if he was an
donut.
actual German citizen,
Oh yeah.
then something to do with the grammar of the indefinite article would have actually changed the meaning of the words, and he would have said that. But because he wasn't, he was actually.
Okay,
he
so
was-
it's
he
like
was
a
fine to say.
technicality.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
if I said yes, would you have said you're right as well?
No, because
Okay.
in the context, given the whole context, it wasn't the case.
Yeah. That
I really wanted that to be true though.
got me a bit confused for a little bit, man. Like,
That would have been so awesome. It would have been funnier if it was a President Bush story, you know, because he was like
Yeah,
much more
'cause he
known
was
for being
such an
idiot. Yeah.
like if you said President Bush, I'm pretty sure I would have.
Everyone would believe it. Yeah. And not, I mean, there's been, oh shit, they're coming for us. The fuck is this Rams doing? Dude, these are like the same guys that we played against before. They have like different champion names, and they both got the same name. Worst Ari and worst Fiora.
Is that wait? What is that the same?
No, it's a bit. It's like before. Remember before we played against another couple of guys.
What were they
and it was
called?
like
Best Riven or
Best
like...
Yasuo or something like that, and they weren't the same champions as their names. Why? Why do people do this?
So these guys must be Smurfs, even though they're playing like shit, right? They must be Smurfs just like us.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hit me up with I mean, okay, so... Alright, let's see which one to do next. Okay.
Now I can play the psychology of he told a lie, now will he try...
the old classic, yeah.
He trying to do another lie or a truth or whatever. I know.
Okay, so this one's a little bit older. This one's reported to have been from around the 1890s.
Are you sure it's a little bit older?
Yeah.
Because I kind of think you made it up last night.
I did. No. Listen, even if the ones that are false, I didn't make them up. I didn't just like think of like a false story or anything.
Oh, okay.
They're all even the false stories are ones that some people have actually believed.
Oh, that's kind of interesting because like I thought you would make some up.
No, I don't have the capacity to do that. Okay, so
capacity to do that.
Don't have the imagination. But okay, yeah. So in the 1890s in Bosnia,
yeah.
Which is near Croatia, I think. There were loads of reports of people who committed even just like small crimes like petty theft and stuff like that, were actively like handing themselves in to the authorities and demanding that their punishment be that they be beheaded.
Okay.
Because, and this was their reasoning, because they had heard that there was a really rich banker, Austrian banker, I think, called Albert Salomon, who had offered a lot of a million florins, which I think is equivalent to around £500,000 in today's money, which obviously was a lot more back then.
Yeah.
So like a huge amount of money, because he was convicted for a crime, an unnamed crime, and he was offering this money to anyone who would take the punishment for him.
So like the money would like go to their families or something.
Kind of like a bail, and so the idea was that apparently lots of like groups and committees had been fuck off Ramos had been set up, and sort of like everyone in the group would offer to do it, and one person would be randomly chosen, and then the money would be sort of like shared around between everyone, if that makes sense.
Oh, so like you get like say 100 people all saying I will die for you. And then one of them
person
randomly
gets chosen,
dies and gets nothing.
but everyone else gets like shared around. That's kind of like the rough idea, I think. Yeah, I got this guy. Let's go. Please, don't. He's got his key. All right, no, fuck him. I can't be bothered. I'm not in the mood. But yeah, that's it. True or false?
Ooh. What age do you say? Like 1800s?
1890s, so very late 1800s. Yeah.
Ooh.
In Bosnia.
This one is very difficult because when you go backwards in time enough, people are dumb as fuck enough.
People are always dumb, let's be honest.
But nobody would do that now. Be like, oh, I got one. Wait, how many? You have to tell me this. How many people were signed up to this deal?
There's no number. I didn't find a specific number of people.
Because if it was like, say,
I think there were a number of groups around Bosnia that were.
If there were like 1 million people doing it, like signed up, then that means they would only get one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not going to be like the entire population of Bosnia, you know.
I want to say false.
It's actually true.
Fuck.
It's almost entirely true. The only caveat is that the man wasn't actually convicted of a crime.
So what
somehow he was he was wrongly convicted of a crime. He didn't actually commit a crime.
Yeah, and
he was found to be innocent, but the rumour spread that he had committed a crime, and that someone somewhere made up the idea that he was offering lots of money because of how incredibly rich he was. I mean, he was a really rich banker. That's all true.
Yeah.
And so someone started the rumour that he was going to give loads of money to to whoever took the crown from him. And so but people actually did believe this and actually did go and ask to be beheaded. You know, on
Behead me.
And as far as I know, no one did. But like none of the authorities actually like took them up on their offer because it wasn't true. But oh please, yes, too sick.
I would get past E, but he'd fuck me up.
Yeah, so it's basically true, pretty much, apart from that sort of little.
But that makes it sound like
none of
it misunderstanding.
None. I mean, you know, the money was never given to anyone or anything like that. But lots of people like believe it to the extent that they actually. Oh, nice. They actually, you know, they actually sort of turn themselves in. Which is crazy to think.
Yeah, but you said I'm wrong. But nobody got arrested. Nobody got any money.
No, but the main point of it is that people were going around asking to be beheaded. That's like the.
Okay.
To think that people would believe something so strongly that they would like, you know, ask to be executed for something that they didn't do, you know. And not even to mention that they wouldn't really benefit from it. It would be for the benefit of the society as well. You know, I think that's like the most interesting part as well.
So that doesn't make sense to me because I thought like you make it sound like they were asked on like or they fought for themselves on an individual basis. I want to be beheaded, but how are they? What did they think the guy would just like hear their name and then find their family or whatever and give money to them? Like what would happen? I thought it was like there's like 100 people in one room. One of them takes the rap and the rest of them get loads of money.
Yeah, I mean it's something along those lines. I mean there were basically just like loads of small. I mean again I don't know any details like specific numbers of people, but people set up groups where they all agreed to do this, and the idea was that it was for the betterment of the sort of small society that they were in or whatever.
That's crazy. Anyway,
It's
hit me
really
up with
weird.
another one.
Okay,
It's true.
This is quite recent actually.
It's true.
Shut up.
No, it's true. I know it's true.
Oh, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay, you're wrong. This one's like the easiest one to answer, and this is really obvious. In 2013, so last year actually, there was a viral video that went around of a American college in New York, the Rochester Institute of Technology, displaying the Escherian stairwell. The idea is that it's a architectural trick where it looks like a normal stairwell. Actually, where you go up the stairs, you end up at the bottom, at the bottom of the same stairwell, if that makes sense. So it's like a loop sort of thing.
Yeah. Like painted by MC Escher. There's a painting of it.
Yeah, it's a homage to Escher. And a lot of people actually believed it for a long time because the video is actually really well done. And it's sort of obviously it's like all actors and that, but they're all really convincing. But obviously it's bullshit. It's just like video editing techniques and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like I don't know. I just thought that was a pretty cool but pretty easy one. Alright, what can we do next? Oh, this one.
What was that? You didn't give me like it was a true or false thing.
Well, no, I did because I said you were wrong when you said it was false.
Oh,
it
so
was
it
true.
was false.
It was false. Yeah.
Wait, so wait, you actually took my. Fuck. Okay.
Well, you gave the answer, so there you go. How many have you got right so far? You've got
1 right and 2 wrong.
Yeah, you got the
1 wrong and 1 you cheated. I said right, and you just chose a wrong one at random.
No, it was like, literally the one I was going to do next, but it's okay. Anyway, okay, this one's kind of, I guess because it's Halloween, it's a little bit related. This happened, I think it was like mid 20th century, so like I think it's like the 50s or something. In USA, Delaware.
Yeah.
A woman in her early 40s hung herself on a tree, sort of a couple of days before Halloween, and it was mistaken as a decoration and wasn't.
So it was left there for a while.
And wasn't discovered to be an actual, corpse for like a whole day. I think it was before anyone realised.
When was this? What year?
I don't know. It was. I mean, the pictures are all black and white, and it looks like 50s to me.
Okay, true. I mean, it can't like not happen somewhere, right? I mean, I thought of it when, when it was Halloween the other day. I was just thinking like, how easy would it be to just murder someone or whatever and just get away with it, or like, get real blood on your costume and nobody would like notice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. It's true. I think if it happened, I mean, obviously, if it happens any time other than Halloween, it wouldn't have worked. And
Yeah,
like,
of course,
people were like saying that she like planned it to do it before Halloween and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, to think that it went by for like a whole like 24 hours before anyone. I mean, anyone.
But to be honest, like she was dead. Like it doesn't matter. She was dead. She ain't waiting for anything. There ain't no time scale to wait.
Yeah, no, I know. But do you not think it's a bit weird that no one even
knew?
Even noticed that it looked realistic? Even if they thought it was a prop, you would at least think that's really realistic and kind of disturbing. Like,
I guess, yeah.
I don't know.
The way it would
maybe
in the wind would be the most like dodgy thing.
Maybe,
or,
maybe
like,
the people in Delaware are just fucking crazy like that, and they all just have like wild Halloween. I don't know, wild Halloween like decorations and shit, so they don't really think about it. But yeah.
Well, it just got destroyed.
I know. It's Master Yi, man. I tell you. It's always a Master Yi's.
Bot lane
somehow, isn't it?
Bot lane reported. We're doing sick.
No, we're not. I'm 0. Well, you're doing good. I'm 0 and 4. Oh god, this Trindam is so mad.
Report the pie, not me.
Fuck you. Okay.
No, but do you know what? Right, if I was her, I would have gone next level, right? And before I top myself, I would like carve out a pumpkin and like put it on my head.
Yeah, just like add to the effect.
Yeah, because I reckon if she'd done that, she could get up to a week.
The smell would get pretty bad. Let's be honest.
But, I reckon
It's
people
not
might think
decomposing.
that's part of the
Yeah, means a lot of people will overlook things.
If you saw a hanging body of a woman around Halloween time, you would be like, you would check out, right? But
I don't know.
Like, I think you might like be.
I'd like to think I would, yeah.
Like actually hanging from the neck or something.
Yeah.
But if it was hanging from the neck and it had an actual pumpkin on its head, you wouldn't look.
That's true. It would increase the yeah. That's for sure.
I would let it get to Christmas before I looked.
It would be pretty decomposed and disgusting by that point, so you'd be able to tell. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy though. It's kind of like. It's a bit disturbing to think that could happen, and we could potentially not notice,
Yeah.
Find that a bit worrying.
So why do you think like more murders aren't committed? Fuck!
Oh my god!
No! Katarina!
This Katarina is just battering our lives. Oh jeez. Okay. What one can we do next? Let's see.
Wait, I asked you, why won't more like crimes be committed on Halloween? Why can't you just murder someone on Halloween? Well, like when there's the fireworks displays, the public ones at like Blackheath or whatever, and there's just millions of people and like 2 cops, right?
Mm.
And when I went there yesterday, on the way back, where there were like thousands of people just walking home on the streets or whatever, I saw some guy like talking to a police officer, and I was like, whatever someone stole from you, you are not getting that back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It isn't like they sell tickets and it's it's people from around congregate in this area, thousands of them, and there's like 2 policemen.
Yeah.
If you got robbed, like there's no inkling whatsoever to go on. Like, how would anyone? I don't even understand how you would, try and do that.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's for sure.
So even if somebody was murdered in the middle of it, right? Say it's Halloween and there's fireworks in Blackheath, no cameras anywhere, right? And everyone has like blooded up costumes and shit. I take a baseball bat and I fuck you up in the middle of it, right?
Yeah.
How am I gonna get caught?
By the people that are around.
Yeah, but I'm wearing a costume. I can just go home, burn the costume. Do you know what I mean?
No, but if you're in the middle of a massive crowd, there are going to be people around. Do you not see?
Yeah, I get that, but I reckon like, you can kill someone discreetly. I'm sure.
If you can do it in like where there's no one to see you,
Like
then...
you do the old hug and stab technique.
Yeah, that old favourite. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like, statistics. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't be... Fuck this premise. I wouldn't be, like, overly surprised if, like, murder rate at, like, around Halloween time did increase, to be honest. Like, it's not a...
What? No!
It's not completely far-fetched if you think about it, because, yeah, I mean, like, crime generally tends to thrive in cases where it's, you know, easier to get away with it. I mean, that's kind of, like, simple logic, really, so...
I really hope so.
It would make sense. Okay.
I just kind of like the film, like The Purge, or like the idea behind it. I just don't understand why Halloween isn't that day.
Fuck, which one was I going to do now? Okay. Elephants, when they're about to die of old, but like when they're getting old and coming towards their death, naturally move towards it's kind of like a graveyard type area where elephants die, because elephant corpses has been found in groups, like all grouped together in a small area, and so that when they know they're nearing their death, they all like sort of migrate or move towards the center to die.
So is that like one generation of like a herd of elephants are like, we're getting old, we're gonna go to this place, or is it like, oh, I am getting old, I'm gonna go to where my ancestors died? Because that makes a huge difference. If they're like finding a place where other elephants have died in the past, that's weird. But if they're all going as a group to die in one place,
I don't think it was like as a group simultaneously. From what I understood, it was like the corpses were like sort of of different ages and stuff, you know.
Okay, and you're saying, what the fuck is wrong with that ribbon? Anyway, so you're saying this, like these entire things are like they could be like misconstrued for the truth or false. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a lie. It's the elephants are doing something like this, and it could either be completely true or like it could be like people thought this happened, but there's a better explanation for why it happened. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, you have to figure out for yourself, but yeah, I mean, like... Oh, shit! No! Save me!
Killed that bitch.
Oh my god, you're my fucking saviour. Ah, fuck! I walked back into the queue, dude, oh my god.
Oh,
I'm
alive. Doesn't matter, I'm alive.
How have I died so much this game? It's because I've been fucking focusing on this piece of paper in front of me.
I'm like...
but yeah,
we're 2-2 right now.
Sorry?
We're 2-2.
Are we?
Yeah, so I got 2 right, you got 2, you tricked me twice, and now it's this elephant question.
Yeah.
I want to say... I want to say true, so I'm going to say true.
No, it's false.
Fuck.
The fact
I was going to say false!
Elephant corpses have occasionally been found to show up in groups, and like before there was any explanation, people sort of thought this, but zoologists and scientists have since...
No, I'm sorry, that is wrong, because if they don't die in groups, how comes all elephant corpses are in Africa?
What? I don't understand.
Oh. What do you mean you don't understand?
Kill this bitch. No! Carry her. Yes!
Oh, Andrew, man. No! No! Give me the next one quick, I need to get points before the game ends.
Okay.
Oh, I love that alt combo!
That was a beast. Yeah, no, so they did find like some cases of like a small like area where there were lots of elephant corpses, but this was generally because like if there was like a drought or something, and elephants, oh shit, might get screwed this way, and the elephants like ran out of like water and shit, and they were basically like in a frenzy to try and find water.
Why did she just give up on you?
I don't know. She just fucked off. See you later.
Dumb. And now she's probably gonna die. Now you turn on her.
No, fuck you.
But everyone's here. Everyone.
But it turns out that they all just sort of happened to look in the same location for water for whatever reason, because they like it was sort of a natural thing to go to this location.
I do really like it when animals do have like a thing, though. Do you know what I mean? Like these animals naturally all do a thing together. I really like that.
And so that's why they sort of all died in a group. But yeah, it wasn't because of the graveyard thing. Okay, what's next?
Give me a good one.
Okay, a couple in early 2000s, I think it was like 2003, stayed overnight at a hotel. This was in America, in the States. Stayed overnight at a hotel with this like really bad smell, but they didn't report it until the next morning.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Ramos. I'm dead anyway, I'm just gonna keep talking. They didn't report it until the next morning. When they did report it, they discovered it was the corpse of a dead girl underneath the bed.
No, I'm. See, part of me wants to say this is true because it's America.
America is just fucking crazy, isn't it?
But then another part of me.
Half of this shit comes from America, man, I'm telling you.
Oh my god, this Ramus is like getting on my tits. Get avenged. Anyway, so.
Get avenged.
See, I want to say it's true because it's like America and it sounds like something that would happen. But I can't believe you could get into a hotel room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which has like a really bad smell in it and not try and find it.
Right.
And I don't understand if you're looking for a bad smell, how you couldn't find it if it was a human-sized body underneath the bed.
Well, I think the idea is that it's not literally just like under the bed. You could just look and see it. It would be like you know those beds which have like drawers and shit, or it would be like sort of locked up in something or something.
Like, really logically, like it doesn't make sense at all. So I want to say no, but I'm saying it's true because it just sounds like one of those stories which just happens. Do you know what I mean?
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's true. It's been reported to happen more than once. I don't know about like reports outside the USA, but in like Florida, California, and like a few other states. Yeah, and like most of the time, apparently it's just not discovered until like they've slept like over it for a whole night, which is pretty what's the right word? It's disturbing. Like if that happened to you, you'd be fucking like.
It's a bit dodge.
If it happened to me, I'd be shaken up for fucking weeks. But yeah, okay. Some of these are really like morbid. Actually, I just realised there's actually quite a few like horrible ones in here. Oh, you're gonna live. Oh
shit!
I got him. Oh my god! Wow. You just altered her at point blank range. I guess it's because it's Halloween. I sort of randomly decided to do all these like really weird, like morbid ones. But anyway, so the next one, continuing on that theme. Wait, fuck! I had it. Where has it gone? Yeah, okay, here we go. You've probably heard of this one before. Any college student in America whose roommate commits suicide is automatically awarded a 4.0 GPA for that one semester.
What does that mean? Like they passed that semester?
Yeah, the max is 5 grade point average, and they get like automatically given a 4 for that semester.
Can you finish a course with that? Like, or what is the semester like a term?
Yeah, it's a semester's term. So I'm sure obviously like if you failed all your other semesters it wouldn't matter, but you know it's like part of the sort of bereavement scheme, or whatever you want to call it. If your roommate commits suicide, you get given that.
I'm really not sure.
Well, you got a good answer.
Oh fuck! I want to say false, but I don't. Because again, it's America and it's dumb, but I think you're trying to trick me with like Americans are being dumb twice questions. You know what I mean? Like, let me think about this in my head for a second. So,
as opposed to thinking about
so
it
we're going to uni and one of us dies.
If we're it's roommates. I think that's the point. Is that if it's someone you're actually sharing a room with.
Okay.
I don't think it.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say this is true.
Okay. No, it's false.
Fuck.
It was I think I believe the original room actually came from a movie, some like American horror film from like the early 90s. I can't remember what it was called. I don't think it was very good, but yeah, it was the idea of a guy who's going to commit suicide. But yeah, no, there's no such reason was given. How many have we done so far? I think I'm
done
like
6.
we're halfway through then. Okay, cool.
3.
Okay, so in 1997, there was a man whose kidney was stolen. He was like a business traveller in... I think he was in the States somewhere, but actually it doesn't specify.
We get Yi and Kata.
Say that again?
Can we get Master Yi and Katarina?
Fuck you, no, I'm
How
dead.
can we do it? Oh fuck, I'm dying. What? Rammus? What? He is strong.
He's got Trinity Force, mate, and Yumi's Ghost Blade.
Fucking hell.
Get this bitch? Yes.
Master Yi. Anyway. No,
Anyway,
go
yeah,
on.
so, yeah, the
Something
guy,
about
there was
that.
a guy, sort of like in a bar just on his own, relaxing, and he was like, you know, approached by a guy who like bought him a drink and shit, but it was obviously drugs. And then the next thing he woke up to was, he was like, oh, almost case that. He was lying in like a bathtub type thing, like full of ice. You know, with like blood and shit around him.
Okay.
And apparently there was like a note next to him with like a phone telling him to call 911. And saying that his kidney had been stolen to be sold on the black market.
Okay, so I have things to say about this. There was a YouTube prank done like this recently where
I know, I've seen it, yeah.
they like drug their friends and then put
Yeah.
them in the bath or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen
And
it.
also in Saw 1, they do references to that because the guy wakes up in the bath and the other guy in the room is like, "Did someone sell your kidney?" or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think there would be references like that unless it actually happens. So I'm gonna say true.
Well, no, you're wrong. It's false. It was a myth created. I mean, you're right. It came up in loads of like films and. Kill this bitch. He
Thanks.
got away for so long. Yeah, it was used in like loads of films, so, like Saw and whatnot. But yeah, no, there's no actual like cases of it ever happening. Oh, baby.
Oh baby.
Jeez, she nearly killed you, man. Fucking hell. But yeah, no, there's no reports of it actually happening. And there was
Okay.
like a massive scare at the time. Like there was like emails and like official statements go around for people to like beware of this kind of, you know, of like strange men in bars and shit. It's like,
That is kind of creepy, man.
yeah, I mean, if you were like alive in that area at the time, you'd be fucking scared to go to a bar, wouldn't you?
So yeah, well, I got it
So
wrong.
how many you're on like 2 and 4, I think, right?
I got 3 right.
3
4
and 4, yeah.
Trying to cheat me.
Okay. Oh, you probably, I'm sure you know this one, but I'll do it anyway. You know you've seen the sexy Ebola nurse costume going around recently, right?
The sex of what?
Sexy
What?
Ebola nurse.
No.
I mean, I'll probably put a picture. I'll link you a picture later.
Okay.
This viral picture that's been going around. I think it came. I don't know where it came from, but anyway, there's a viral picture of a screenshot of a. Oh wow! I thought everyone was going to survive. Anyway, yeah. Of a screenshot of a online website which sells like costumes and shit for Halloween.
Yeah.
And one of them was sexy Ebola nurse, and it was like sort of like a nurse with like the mask type thing and sort of like the protective gear, but it was obviously like really skimpy and shit.
Oh, okay. So how did people react?
Just that it was, you know, I mean, come on, it's like the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah,
Everyone was
but
like,
I thought people would be like, "That's really insensitive."
oh, I'm sure lots of people did. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I didn't really follow it much myself because I thought it was fucking stupid. But yeah.
I'm gonna say it's true. I mean, that sounds like something people would do.
No, actually, it's not. It is the screenshot actually is real, but it's from an old costume that's got nothing to do with Ebola.
You cheated me by saying like, "I'm sure you've heard of this one."
Well, no, because I thought you would have seen the picture because it's been everywhere. It's a real picture. And it's a real, but they edit it to change the title
So
of what
I
it was.
think I'm gonna be losing this. Right, I'm too behind now.
Yeah, it's actually. I mean, the actual what it is not that much better. It's an outfit, a Halloween outfit that's supposedly being related to Breaking Bad. It was from last year. It was supposed to be like
Okay.
a sexy like meth lab costume, and it's got like when you look at it, you realise actually it kind of resembles the yellow coats that they wear in Breaking Bad. But actually, after that, a company after the image went viral and this whole like story emerged, a company actually made a sexy polar nurse outfit like as a joke, and people started buying it.
Lol. Yeah, but that's what I was referring to when I said yeah. I've been talking about that exact costume.
Yeah, I'm sure you were, mate. Okay, so that's no one.
We're getting fucking
Delaware
destroyed.
elephants. Okay, in 1970, on the coast of Oregon, a dead sperm whale, like a massive whale corpse, washed up on shore. And the local council authorities decided that the best way to remove it was to blow it up with a few sticks of dynamite. But what actually ended up happening was that the whale blubber ended up being flown into the sky and like damaging cars and houses and shit nearby.
Where was it and what year?
1970 in Oregon, which is a
True.
state.
I'm gonna say true. I've heard of this.
Yeah, you're right. It's true. I thought you might have heard of this. This was quite a big thing. There's actually a video of it as well.
Yeah,
It's-
I've seen it.
It's not like great quality, but you can kind of hear and see the like bits of like whale fat and shit.
I think that's just dumb as fuck. I don't know who came up with the idea and sort of championed it and stuff.
I know. How can you like? Oh, I don't understand. I mean, as far as I know, no one was like hurt or anything, but I find that so funny. Like, how can you? What were they expecting like to happen? Do you know what I mean? What was their like thought process of if we blow this whale up, it will just move? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's still, even if they blow it up and it somehow like doesn't go everywhere, there's still going to be like a skeleton there and a carcass, right?
Yeah. Oh, it just.
Oh well. Anyway.
That is next. So come on, you gotta give me some.
I've got to do one more last one or two maybe. Okay, actually the last two are quite quick. You've probably heard the Einstein failed maths at school, right?
No, but go on.
Okay, so that means there's Einstein failed maths at school. It's as simple as that. True or false?
I don't like you right now. 6 wrong, 5 right, and I want to say yes, but then part of me is all like thinking maybe you didn't go to school at all, or like
Excuse me.
I don't know. Is it something like Einstein was like only a genius in like his later years type thing?
Yeah, basically. I mean, there's a lot of things about like Einstein not being able to tell his left from his right, and how he had like a lot of
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
No, he just
How-
like one-shot me.
How he had like a lot of help from his wife with like a lot of his maths, like his like his theories and shit like that.
Equations and stuff.
But yeah, did Einstein fail maths at school?
Okay, I'm gonna say true.
Unfortunately, you're wrong.
No.
He was actually asked. I mean, people started creating the story at the time he was alive, and he was asked it by someone like, "Did you actually fail maths at school?" And he said he just kind of laughed at them and said, "No, I mastered this calculus and this other thing before I was 15." So he was kind of born as much of a genius as he was later in life.
Well,
Unfortunately.
that's really upsetting because now I don't think I can win.
Well, you can't because there's only one left.
Oh fuck.
But I do it anyway. I might as well.
Wait, but you said there were 12.
Yeah.
At the moment, I've got 5 right and 7 wrong. Fuck yeah, you're right.
Last one. This one's actually from this year in... Oh, surprise, surprise, the USA again. Giant mutant spiders near Missouri. I'm not actually sure where that is, but it's a state in the USA. Were found. They're like pictures of them. They're like bigger than a dog, with 6 legs, which were rumoured to be results of government DNA tests,
False.
which were supposed to be like
False.
like a threat to nearby villages and shit.
False.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's false. The pictures are real, but they're not spiders. They're nor are they mutants. They're giant crabs, which, I mean, they do look kind of spidery. They're like, they've got the like similar like body and shit as well.
Yeah,
They're,
but
they're,
nah,
they're,
I
they're,
mean-
they're giant crabs.
I think people are so faggy about like spiders and shit, and so is Facebook and like showing spiders and stuff like that. That if it was true, there would be a lot more like face your biggest fears kind of like shitty like motivational pictures or like,
Yeah. Regardless, even though they're not, they're pretty fucking scary. Like if you look at the pictures, they're literally like huge.
I really like giant animals though, and like giant crabs. I think it's such a sick thing. And I really
Oh, they're
want to see
fascinating.
like
They're absolutely fascinating. Yeah.
like manta rays and like giant like just giant like jellyfish and shit like that.
What's the one that sort of scares you the most?
Scares me?
That you wouldn't want to like see in real life.
I don't really know. I mean, I'm not really scared of animals, to be honest. I mean, like,
I'm sure there's something that you would just be like.
I don't think
get
I'd
that shit
want
away
to,
from me.
like, if any animal which is like attacking me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So if you think it's a threat, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Not like a threat, like, oh, that's nearby, but I mean a threat like it is fucking charging at me. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Okay. But like, even if it's not directly like at that very moment going to attack you, if it's something that could kill you if it wanted to.
I guess. Oh!
You got outplayed, mate.
GG, man. Okay.
Yeah, that was it basically. Yeah, that was it.
So I only lost by 1 point.
Yeah, so you didn't do too badly actually. You did alright.
Yeah, that's not too
Well done.
bad.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Couldn't sound more patronising if I tried.
Oh my days. Okay. Should we talk about... Okay, next episode, I want to talk about games.
Okay, cool.
Just
a good one.
That broad. Okay, haven't done it yet. It's going to be good. Oh, taking him into the well.
Almost.
Anyway,
no,
yeah.
that's good.
Next episode, games. I'm Nextrous, playing with Filthy Casual, League, Ash
See you later,
Ergot
guys.
Bot. See you next time.
Peace.